All right, welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix the Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay, thank you very much to the person who sent me a donation for coffee for the constant surprises. Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so there's that. I mostly drink water from the tap and sometimes some juices, but that's about it. No coffee, no milk, no alcohol as well. To keep the mind sharp, no alcohol. Yeah. Good. There's also one more thing I wanted to mention. In one of the previous videos, I talked some bullshit here. Yeah. And Maula correctly said that, yeah, what I said about this thing here was not quite right. So I said that something about the lines of adding this check that he proposed here and here would not be correct, but it would be correct, because if we remove this and we have this check in here, then the for loop first checks this condition and then goes in there. So it would be equivalent to that kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, probably brain damage last videos, but hopefully I am excused. Yeah, it was a capital mistake. Yeah. Good. But there's no shame in making mistakes. You can always go back and correct the mistakes, and that's especially true with code. And that's what I like with like building these virtual things. You can always correct these things. If you build a house, a physical house, and you make a mistake, well, then it's not so easy to fix mistakes. Yeah, let's say the ground is not straight. Yeah, the foundation of your house is not straight. It will be hard to fix after the house is being built up, right? So yeah, it's much easier to fix code, right? Yeah. Good. So I got word from Mr. DM Green. DM Green, yeah, here. He said that English and German are ready to merge. Okay, let's see if that is true. German localization fixes and improvements. Oof. Why does this look so angry here? No, he doesn't look angry. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oof. Bitmassa and Emperor. Okay, before we attend to this review, there's something else we should do before. Let's go to, let me see. Sorry. Pull request. This one here. So OmniBlade said, please remove the one inline here. Yep. Let's do that. Where's it? Here. Here. Compile generals. Yeah. And we search for raw file, right? Raw file class, yeah. And there we look for the inline in here. Oh, it's not here. Huh? Line 318. Did we select the correct file? We didn't. We did. Did we not? No, that's 0 hour. Raw file.cpp. So there are two. There we go. All right. So that will be part of MISC compilers, right? MISC raw file. Yeah. Advanced fix up. Okay, let's build this once more to really make sure that this is all correcto. Good. In the meantime, we can already start looking here. So the German localization. Let's first look just over the stuff here. Okay, so fixes. So the first thing I would say, can remove one blank line here. And here remove the unused sub changes. Fix and improve the improvements for German localization, fixed spelling mistakes, additional improvements to descriptions. I wonder, I think there was already a YAML file with a bunch of German fixes. Maybe it can be merged in there. Let me see. Super hacker, game page, design changes here. The question is though, how do we find it? Oof, we probably need to make a search in Visual Studio Code. Let's do open folder. Here, select. Let's search for, actually we can probably see it here. Maybe not here, German. Let's search for German here. No. Let's search for German. Is the YAML included in here? Yeah. German localization. It's already 3 years ago that this started. Let me search for text. Text errors. Fixes text setup errors, inconsistencies. German text errors. Fixes some errors in German language strings. I think we can append it to this pull. Yeah, no need to create a new YAML file. Oh, wow. 4,400. Jesus Christ. What did this fix? What? Oh. It looks like this was a very big change. Oh, it touched multiple languages. Okay. Yeah, this change is way too big. Oh boy. Yeah, it's quite an ambitious change here. Shouldn't have been this big. How about we say fix some errors in German language strings. So let's go to change 750. Then let's make the proposal. Add these to this file. No need for a new YAML file here. Or I mean, it does say fixes and improvements for German localization, so I think it's okay to put it in there. Yeah. Ah, hold on. This one says fixes some errors. You can change the title in that from this to fixes and improves German language strings. We do not really use past tense in change logs. It is always this change fixes this and that. Yeah. Okay, then let me remove this one here and this one here. Good. Yeah. I mean, maybe just say that. Maybe just say that this word was changed. Then it is easier to see the diff from the comment. Same here. More than once in this file. Should it be like this? I mean, this is okay. This fix. No, this is incorrect. Let me put this on resolved. Let me say here, the original text is correct. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 I think the original text is okay. Well, hmm. Okay, did it compile, by the way? Well, apart from this guy here. CMake. Oh, we didn't build generals. Well. I mean, the original text, here it says that it took our bunker, and then here it says, take it back to you. Huh. Huh. I would say the original text is okay. There's no need to change it. Yeah, I think that's all right. Say this text is quite long. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is reasonable review. Let's compile this again. Let's do the next one. So the other one was English. Oh, the English is probably much bigger. This one he seems to have fixed. Yeah. Oof. Man, how much was in there? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not going to look at all the comments again, huh? Yeah, we looked through it. There weren't so many changes. Plus 93. Ah, yeah, because of this, I guess. Yeah, I think it was a relatively... I do wonder though, why is this here? You just added a space here, right? Yeah, looks like you just added a space there. That's all right. That's okay. He added it closer to... Yeah, I agree with that. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the English one. We probably also have one for English already, right? Let me see. 750. 750. No. English. English text errors. How about this one? Yeah, I would say he can append it to this one here. Yeah, what is the number? 2150. 2150. You can append this change log to this file. Okay, this one is a bit bigger here. Let's see. Okay, select your audio device. Yeah, multiplayer achieved. Could not find your opponent's game. Serial number is already used. Serial number is invalid. Unknown server, yeah. Unknown channel. Disappeared, yeah. Who's a player who has the closest skill level? Okay. Laser guided missiles. Junk cars. Dumpster. Guards, tank hunters, and battle masters. Plus 25% damage for all flame weapons. Okay. I would have thought that 2 all flame weapons is good, but yeah, maybe that's ambiguous the way it's written. Like it would mean that the flame weapons are damaged, right? I don't know. Plus 25% shot damage. Huh? Shot damage. Targets. Laser sensors alert when enemy troops move through the fence. Fences block enemy vehicle movement. Laser guided attack. Okay. Comes with 8 red guards. Okay. New cannons lob small tactical nukes over great distances. On the map. Creates a surprise ambush of rebels anywhere. Call in carpet bombers to assist with destroying the GLA bases. Yeah. Salvage is left behind whenever GLA vehicles destroy an enemy vehicle. GLA vehicles pick up salvage by moving over it. Salvage may grant weapon upgrades, money, or experience. Technical squad cannons. Why is there a comma? Technical squad cannons, comma, and marauders. To me, it looks like this one comma is a bit too much, no? Let me say. Should there not be a comma, a second comma with more particles can slow down the game. LOD. Turn off to improve performance. Automatically. Okay. Automatically. Right mouse button initiates unit actions on. Right mouse button initiates unit actions on the battlefield. Should this perhaps say on the battlefield? Let's see if the compilation has succeeded. Yes, it did. Okay, good. Let's merge it down. Rebase. Auto squash. All right. Let's push it. Push. All right, good. Then let's see if that has updated here. Let's say here, fixed. Resolve conversation. Yeah, let me also put here thumbs up. Good. So let's have it built and then we can merge it. Omniblade is happy with it. Ah, hold on, we need to wait for this one here. The testers are already in it to test if this build runs all right. Yeah. Let me see the status about that. Looks like they're still busy. We are waiting. Well, let's say, yeah. I won't write anything. Don't put the pressure. But maybe they can finish test today, then we can merge this here. Okay, what's next? Back to the review. Communications, download, yeah. Select aircraft carrier. Microwave tank fries enemy infantry nearby. Allied units attack painted targets with increased fire rate. Okay. Sneak attack to instantly create a tunnel network anywhere you can see. Plants, mini gunners, tank hunters. A good general can make a lot of tanks, but a great general can make a lot of better tanks. That's such a stupid sentence. Almost every unit has some form of upgrade. It's often best to spend your money on improving what you already have. But the original sentence is even worse. A great general can make a lot of tanks, but a greater general. What about the greatest general? What will he do? He will always win, right? No. Greater, the greatest. Yeah. Running on low power puts your production and defenses at a disadvantage. Make sure to build a cold fusion reactor or nuclear reactor. Without power, you have no chance in this war. Yeah, okay. You can purchase extra gatherers by clicking on this resource gatherers picture in the supply center. Upgrade your US Rangers. The USA can also. Man, he really just put the entire copy here. Maybe just maybe just quote this the single sentence that was touched. Like so. So basically he can say this one. So it does it like this and then like this, right? I think that would be easier to see than, okay, what sentence was changed, and it's easier to understand. Like you can do this with, let me say, multiple times in this file. Yeah, because if you look at this, then it's harder to see, like, okay. Stinger side. It's too late. Activation detected. Particle cannon detected. Large particle cannon. Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank. Oh, see. Fuel air bomb. Okay, improves wording. Fires a stream of toxins. He could maybe add a space here behind this one here, but I guess not a big deal. Yeah. Combat cycles begin with a terrorist. After a supersonic attack, Aurora speed is reduced. Carpet bomb. As you call a heavy bomber to carpet bomb. Well, is this really supposed to be uppercase? Why was this chosen to be uppercase? To carpet bomb means to attack something. It does not talk. It does not. Yeah, it does not refer to the carpet bomber objects, but the action of carpet bombing. Right? Allows you to call in a heavy bomber, so that's the object, to carpet bomb, and that's the action. Yeah, so it should be lowercase in my opinion. To carpet bomb means to attack something. It does not refer to the carpet bomber object, but the action of carpet bombing. Yeah. Good. That's my review here on those fixes. Comments. Good. Then we are done with that. So this one here is still building. Yeah. What did I say? We need to wait for the testers. Yeah, exactly. Here, the testers, they need to sign this off. And what we could do is we could merge already the other change then, the one with the file path. It's here on page 1, right? Where is it? This one. Yeah, do we want to merge it now or after the generals change? I think it would be better after the generals change, because then 0 hour and generals have been like applied on the same base, and then the include past fix is applied after, which is maybe logically a little bit cleaner instead of cramping it between those two blocks of changes. Just, you know, a minor consideration. Yeah, just a minor consideration. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, maybe it would have been better to merge this before the 0 hour compile fixes, but now that's too late. Yeah, let's merge it after the generals compile fixes. Yeah, maybe even after the tools. But the tools will take a little bit more. Maybe we can finish it today though. At least the 0 hour tools. Let's see. Okay, so we are looking at stash pop. Yeah. Okay, so we did have the problem with the massive compile errors, right? With DirectX. Yeah. Let's open it here. Okay, so we need to figure out how to get more information. I think it was a P, right? How do we get I think he wrote it here last time. Here, P, isn't it? The command, the compile command, compiler flag to generate the I files is P. Yes. Preprocessed output. Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Yeah, let's try if it generates. I think last time it did work to some extent, but it seemed that it randomly fails at some point. At least in vs6 it failed at some point, but maybe that's not a problem with vs2022. No. Okay, let's see what happens. Configure. Actually, hold on. That's not quite right what we're doing here right now. There we go. Configure. Generate. All right. So, reload. Yeah. Do we remember what file this was? Yeah, it did show it at some point, right? Yeah. I can't remember which one, but we should be able to see this in the output. Ah. What is this here? What is this? Okay. Let's rebuild everything fresh. No, to have not any dirt in there. Wait, why is it building 0 hour? Hold on. What is this? Oh, it is supposed to build 0 hour. Never mind. Ah, the brain damage. Yeah. Good. Let's go. Oh, fatal error. Ooh, permission denied. Huh? Pfft. Do we need admin or what? Huh? Huh? Does it fail now for everything? I wonder if maybe this happens because there are multiple targets writing to the same file at the same time. That could be, right? Yeah. Yeah. So like, so this 18 here in the front refers to some process or some worker, whatever thread that is writing, and 17 is another one, right? And there are more 14, 15, 2, and so on. So it's possible that maybe two build or write to this at the same time, and then it collides, and then one of them will fail. That's possible, yeah. Okay, well, then it's not a big deal as long as it does not concern our file, right? Yeah. Oh. Well, we could work around this by not compiling multi-threaded. Okay, so, where are the compilers? Why does it just say warnings? Macro redefinition? How? It's just a warning. It's not an error. How? Wasn't that an error before? Was it always a warning? I'm a bit surprised now. Anyway, let's look at this. It's a macro redefinition, so it looks somewhat serious. Okay, so Scorch tool, right? Scorch tool. Okay, let's try to find scorch tool.i. Yeah. So, build. I think we are on this one here. Yeah. Okay, so we search for scorchtool.i. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's 10 megabytes. Jesus Christ. Good. So we are searching for d3d9types.h. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, how do we figure out where this comes from? How many are there? Oh, there are multiples. Oof. Let's find all in current document. Holy shit. What is this bullshit? Huh? Okay, so there's more than one file, including this header. Let's check the first. AFX win. Could that be? I still don't quite understand how to read this output. It is a bit wild. Let's look at some other one. Okay, so this all refers to the same include. Okay, and this include, how do we figure out what it comes through? This here, afx render target.h, right? Yeah. Yeah, afx win, and afx win is included in let's search for afx win. It's included in the std afx. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like it comes through that. Yeah. Through afx. How do we do with that? I think I already asked last time. Yeah. Oh. Forcibly undefine any DirectX includes. Huh. Okay. If def undef. Huh? Would that work? Let's go to world builder. Set world builder, yeah. Let's open its std.afx. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, so, but what if def? That doesn't make sense though. What is the suggestion? If def that, undef that. Shouldn't we just like define it? Let me see. Is there a define up there or not? This file. Here, let's open this guy. Here. So how about we put define that. So basically we block the include of the DirectX 9. Man, this looks like quite a hack though. Let's see what happens. Let's just rebuild world builder. That's outrageous. Okay, rebuild that. Let's see. think we shouldn't have selected rebuild because this also rebuilds engine. We should have just used builds, I think. Yeah. That's okay. What was the name again of this tool? Scotch Tour. Scotch Tour. Let's see. Scotch Tool. There it is. Okay, looks like there's no error now. So, did this work? Looks like it worked. Let's add a comment here. The super hackers at compile. Today is the 24th, 2025. Prevent AFX win.h from loading DirectX 9. So DirectX 9. Let's give it the actual name. Oh no, we don't. What was it? No reloads. This one. Prevent AFX from loading, colliding with our custom, with our own DirectX library. Okay, let's go to all places that include this guy. Yeah. And then before all these guys, we put this compile fix. And then we hope for the best. Yeah. There we go. Oh, already have it here. Okay, so just 4 places. And this one has it already removed, so we don't care there. Okay. Good. Let me press save all. Let's revert the P flag here. Yeah. And let's just build fresh. Rebuild solution. Let's see if the error is gone. Yeah. The error is gone. Okay, let's see if we get any. Oh, looks like DM Green is already working on the comments. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Fixed, okay. 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 Let's take one more look here. Fixes and improves, yeah. Let's say, so the original text is that, so let me just explicitly say this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so one more comment. One more comment. Mm-hmm. Let's check the English. Was there an update? Append, okay. Resolve on the battlefield. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Let's see if the compile error with DirectX is gone now. It would be great. It would be great. It's quite a hack though. It's quite a hack, yeah. But it's weird that AFX Win loads. So ChatGPT, it says if you cannot prevent from including indirectly, explicitly block DirectX headers. What is this here? Doesn't need COM all, disable it to avoid potential DirectX dependencies. Okay, so there's another way as well. Maybe we try that as well. But let's see if this already works here. Yeah. Yeah, looks like this works. The DirectX errors are gone. Okay, so in principle, this works. Let's try if there are also other ways. Let's open the afx.h. Yeah. Let's go back to World Builder. Instead of this, let's put this guy here. Let's see. Let's see what this says. Aha. Okay, that doesn't work. What else? Ooh. No. No. I don't understand what this is supposed to do. If def... what? Undefined any DirectX includes. Okay, let me test that. I don't see how this would do anything, but let's see. No, it does nothing. Yeah. Human 1, GPT 0. Yep. Sorry about that, my friends. ChatGPT. Oops. Prevent AFX Win from loading this, colliding with our own DirectX library. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hack, but if it works, right? Yeah, and I don't expect that this is a problem with VC6 because it doesn't have DirectX 9 in there, so it should be fine. Yeah. Good. Then let's compile and fix the rest. Okay, looks like DM Green has fixed all the things here. Let's look over it once more. Fixed here. I suggest to improve the wording here and make it consistent with the other change descriptions. For example, fixes spelling mistakes and improves language text. I don't know, improves texts. I don't know how to well, okay, so how do we describe it before? The wording in English tooltip strings is more consistent now. The capitalization of words in English tooltip strings is more consistent now. English tooltip string of the GLA rocket buggy now also mentions it being strong versus infantry. Whatever. Whatever. Leave it as is. Whatever. Yeah. Although I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Maybe improve the wording of the changes a bit. I don't have better suggestions though. And them with a dot like the others. Smiley. Okay. Device multiplayer achieved blah number disappeared blah 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 blah. On the battlefield, yeah. Carrier. All right. Changes US from on to off. Well, that's not. That does not read. The updated description does not look correct. Yeah. Removed incorrect article. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, back to our compile errors. Yeah, I think there's not much left to fix. Let's go. So what do we have here? This one needs to be const. Static, yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah, const. Format string. %s requires an argument of type char. Yeah. C string. So that's not right. ASCII string. So this one probably needs to say get string or something, right? Get string, yeah. Yeah. What do we have here? Boundaries, erase back. Oof. 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 Wow. Wow. I'm quite amazed. I'm quite amazed by this. Maybe this would have worked in STL port, yeah. Wow. So it would pass a reference, yeah. So if STL port just worked with pointers and back would return a pointer to the last thing or a reference to the last thing, and then you can pass it to erase and that accepts it, and then yeah, maybe it would have worked, but here it does not. Erase the last, I think we would just say pop back, right? It's a vector. Yeah, it's a vector. So I think what we can do is pop back, right? Pop back, boom, done. Debug crash. Jesus, it's quite aggressive, isn't it? Okay, what do we have here? Undeclared identifier. Why? Okay, this one is easy peasy. Yeah. Let's inserted. How? Where's insert? Ah, here. Oh boy. Okay, so we just take out inserted. What about I? I is just in there. Okay, so we take I here, inserted, 0. Let's put it up here. Then we remove this here, yeah. Yeah. Scorch options. Oof. We have seen this before here, right? This one took star. Yeah. I remember we did like with a 0 and then a reference, right? Is there another way? If we take front returns. What does front return? Front returns a reference to the dict. So we could also do reference front, right? Yeah, maybe that's nicer than the 0. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so let's go in here. And change that to that, yeah. Okay, it's just these two. And then here, maybe we do the same here. We change this guy to also the front, right? Is that fair? Then it's closer to the original, which said begin, right? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we do that. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, here we have a label again. I think here we simply do a const cast for now. Const cast char. Yeah, it's the simplest. It's also easy to find by search the const cast, so it's not a problem. Yeah. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh. Convert argument 4 from ychar to unsigned short. Oof. Oof, what is this? Unsigned short. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this should be const wchar. No? wchar t. Yeah. Unicode string. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so this should be fixed now. Yeah. Okay, what's next? Binary. Let's compile again. C, undeclared identifier. Oh, where's this guy? Here, okay. Simple enough. Simple enough. What do we have here? Parents. Find or add, yeah. There we go. And fixed. Yeah, well, apart from this here, const cast char p label. There we go. Good. Next. Warning, we don't care. Error. Oof. Oof. Okay, that's simply enough. I. Okay. Another I. Another one. My gosh. Okay, let's see where we are. We're making good progress here, I would say. Oh, what is this? It's a string, yeah. Read font file. Uh-huh. 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 File name. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Next. Oof. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We have seen that before. Ooh. I think we are nearing the end here of the fixes for this one. That looks very, very promising. Very nice. What is left? Mm-hmm. A bunch of warnings, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 We fixed everything. Look at that. So beautiful. 0 errors. Just a bunch of warnings. Beautiful. Okay, so how many files? Just 140. That's not too bad. Yeah. Cool. Okay. That's fantastico. Was quite some touching though. We did fail to compile the Max plugin though. That's a bit upsetting. So we disabled it here, right? How about we enable it again and have one more look? Yeah. But I think we can't really do anything with it because the problem is within the Max plugin itself, right? Let me go here. So let's put this bad boy back in there. Yeah. Here and here. Yeah. Maybe we can at least fix all the compile errors that are specific to the tool code from the game that are not part of the Max plugin. Maybe we can at least do that. Yeah. So that if the Max plugin was fixed, that it would compile. Huh, hold on. It didn't fail compilation, but it didn't build the Max plugin. Huh. Okay, let's see what... looks like he's still busy fixing, yeah. Okay, what about the German? German. Okay, so you fixed that guy. Let's double check it. Here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then let's approve this. Oh, I can't approve it because I opened that change for him. I see. Yeah. Looks good to me. DM Green, you can approve this change. It needs to be rebased before it can be merged. Let's take one more look here. No, that's the wrong one. So there you move the comma on off. Okay. Okay, blah blah. Carpet bomb. Yeah. Okay, this was good. And now update to, you put fix grammatical and punctuation mistakes, description for some units improved. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't took this suggestion here. That would have been fine. Because now no one knows what this here means. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I would have done it this way. Because then you see, okay, the first sentence was written like this, now it's written like this, and then you can see directly in this file what the diff is between these two sentences, right? So I would have done it this way, but okay, if he wants to do it that way. Good. I can approve this. Submit. Then let me English text fixes and improvements new. Let's change the title to fix English text fixes. Let's say yeah. Okay. Good. Then we just merge that guy. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. So this guy, let's rebuild it once more. There we go. Yeah. So the problem is it cannot include this one file here. Doesn't exist. Maybe we need to create a dummy for this file. Cannot open include file. Is there anything important in there? I think the way to fix it would be to create a header file that has this name and does something else under the hood. Yeah. Okay, let's fix the other stuff first. Printf. Printf const. Type def. Error. Index. What? Let's compile again. Okay, there's not so much left here. Index. Another one. Same story. Okay, looks like the only error left is this include. Okay, so if we, let's say we go to, we open a new folder, projects. Okay, we go to code. Yeah. How about we go to generals MD, code, tools. Here. So this looks in which file? Pluglib. So we go to pluglib, and in here we create this file. Yeah. We just create this file, just a dummy file. Empty. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it's legal to just add an empty file to Git. It says legal. I don't know. Let's see what happens now. Okay, the error is different now. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it tries to find. So the errors are within the plugin. So maybe use of undefined type. Yeah, so there seems to be something in there. Tone operator. Maybe we can find some traces of this. Which header provides the following symbol? The following symbol. Tone operator. Tone op. Okay, that I don't understand. Oof, but there are more compile errors in there. We can't fix that now. It doesn't compile. No. This Max SDK itself just has many errors in there. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it looks like our dummy file works, but it doesn't help because there's... Yeah. So basically we would have to... Yeah, someone would have to fix that plugin. Yeah. Okay. But then I guess that's outside the scope of this change. Yeah. Against modern, let's say, compiler. Against a modern compiler. Yeah. Say the original Max SDK does not compile against modern compiler. If we want this to work in a new, if we want this to work, a fixed Max SDK needs to be provided. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do right now. Okay, then that means we delete that file again here. Yeah. Good. Let's see the German. Okay. Good. So we have 2 approvals on this one. Then we can also merge it, but it's conflicting right now. So he needs to rebase that thing. Yeah, I already wrote it. It needs to be rebased. Otherwise, it cannot be changed. It cannot be merged right now because it has conflicts. Yeah. Maybe I write it him in case he didn't see it. Oof. Can you please close this one? The German pull needs to be rebased. What is this here? Okay. Close. Delete branch. Done. Approve this too. Okay, but I won't do this now. I have to do it in another session. Yeah. Okay. Good. We need to compile one more time. Yeah. Okay, so then I would say next session we start to like organize these things into like smaller chunks and create smaller commits for these. But it's not too much. 140 files. It's very well manageable. Yeah. 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 Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm happy with the progress. If we are fast, maybe we can. Maybe we even get it done today. Yeah. Good. Okay, so we reviewed some text fixes, fixed all the remaining compile errors, applied one hack for the DirectX 9 header. That works. Yeah. Whether the tools all will run, that's obviously another question, but that's not for this change to fix. That's for a follow-up change or changes. Yeah. Okay, anything else? No, I think I will take a break here. Yeah, take a break. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.